Howdy everyone, Poacher here with an Age of Magic video, and in today's video we'll be testing two variants of the Cloud Wanderers squad. Now, we don't currently have access to Astoria. She's not in the game yet. She will be coming soon. But of course, players have found a substitute, and that substitute is Librarian. And the squad works quite well, especially with Librarian stats being based off magic abilities cast, the Cloud Wanderers being heavily magic based. It works really well. It does. But how much more effective will the squad be when Astoria is released? Because the big question at the moment, and it will be a big question for a foreseeable future, is who to spend the golden talismans on. That in itself can be a whole video. We can go over the strengths and weaknesses of Thanar, Tristan, Roxanne. But at the moment, people want to know, is Roxanne worth getting? And I mean, the only thing we can do is test it against different squads and see. So we'll be testing these two squads against the Knights of the Council, and then we'll go up against a classic. Who do we want to verse? Let's mix it up. Let's go Assassins. We'll verse Assassins in the second squad and see how it goes. So these will be the two squads. We'll see how the Librarian variant does, and then we'll see how the Astoria variant does, and yeah, whether the squad becomes significantly more powerful, the same, or weaker. So let's jump into the fights. Jumping into the battle, I don't know what flying deals. We're going to go ahead and just use our Solar Storm to begin with. I think that's the best option. Then we are going to go ahead and use our AoE, obviously. Don't kill anyone, but that's okay. Out comes an AoE as well. It'd be so good if Librarian could hurt his allies there. It would just... Okay, so you got two options here. Now, you can go ahead and use Vicious Peck, which takes out the taunt from the Siegfried. However, your team is pretty squishy, so I recommend Cloud Singer. It gives us a bit of defense, which is awesome. Yeah, otherwise that ability comes through and tears through you. So we are going to go ahead and use our... I call it the ultimate, the last ability. And we nearly take out the Gene. We use our AoE here, take out two characters. Beautiful. And, I mean, we're pretty good from this point. This is pretty good RNG for this fight. Brynhild is just an absolute monster. So the issue here is taking out the remove debuffs. We don't want to do that. We want to use the AoE. Take out the Bryn. Awesome. Get some more healing out. I mean, we've won from this point. Doesn't matter what happens. Tristan may take out some characters, though. That's fine. Nothing we can really do about that. We do not have a Resurrect anymore. And it's just burning this Siegfried down. We do have the ability to ignore defense. So we do a little bit more damage than we would normally do. And there we go. So there's the burst win. That's at full max strength. Everyone's maxed out. So yeah, there are reports of this team obviously being weaker, taking out the Knights, but it's still a risky fight. I think it is a risky fight, but there you go. There is the fight with the Librarian. We'll do the same fight now with Astoria. Okay, so jumping into the arena with Astoria now. So let's see how the fight plays out with the change. So she's going to offer a lot more to the Cloud Wanderers, I think, but I mean, this is what the whole point of testing is. I haven't actually tested this previously. I'm curious to see the results myself. But yeah, like I said, at the moment, there's just a lot more, there's a lot of hype around the variant with Librarian because that's the only option we have. So, I mean, it's good we have options, but let's see the difference. So, okay. Yeah, right. So we're going to go ahead and use our ultimate on Astoria now that we can. Get some okay damage out on the Siegfried. Remember, Siegfried is just an absolute tank. I just don't think there is a tankier character in the game than Siegfried on the Knights team. So we're going to get our basic out, which hits twice, remember. Lots of damage out on that Brynhild. We're going to go ahead and get rid of the taunt, which is going to let us come through and swipe that Brynhild. And, of course, it's Librarian left. But the team is a lot healthier. It was a lot more efficient in decimating the enemy. And, yeah, I mean, there's... Librarian's still a good choice. I think there may be situations where you want to use Librarian. Librarian is probably one of the best champions in the game in terms of versatility. I just think there's so many ways you can use him. You can absolutely use him on this team as well. It's just there's a big difference. I think there's a lot more solid synergy within the faction than having that sub in. But we'll move over to the assassins now and see how both teams play out. Okay, so assassins with librarian. We're going to go ahead and apply the static first. The assassins is just such a random team. Like, yeah, we've got the Theodore. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use our AoE again. We just have to take out the Yuki. That is number one. So what I'm going to do is use my Vicious Peck here because we want to take Yuki out. You just need to get the kill. If you don't get the kill, you're in trouble because that parry comes out and it can go downhill from there. So we'll get our defense out. Oh, no, we didn't get the defense out. Okay, we'll get some healing out now. Use our AoE. Some nice damage there. Geez, that Captain John is on some pretty decent stacks. It's a shame that Mark got transferred to the tank. Who do we want to take out? I mean, I guess we have to try and take out Ash as he's in Berserker mode and he's going to cause a lot of issues for us. Doesn't hit the tank. That's good for us. That's really good for us. Still don't want to lose. We take him out. Yeah, he's gone. Beautiful. Okay. I mean, we win. It's scary, though. It's scary. And we follow through, and there we go. I think they could have gone for Ranford. I think if they took out Ranford, I think that would have been a better option than the AI. Can I say AI giving us a win there? So there you go. That is Librarian. We'll move into the Astoria version now and see how that plays out. Okay, so trying with the full Cloud Wanderers now. Let's see the difference. So we got the mark on Theodore. So the issue we have, I mean, yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and use our static. Theodore, losing Theodore is scary. We are going to go defense, but Ash is up close. Ash is going to be the scary part. I mean, he's not in his Berserker mode, but he can do a lot of damage, yeah. All right, so we're going to get our AoE out. Once the, we need to try and take out Yuki. Beautiful. Okay, that's the biggest part eliminated. Once the Yuki gets her parry out, we're in trouble. We do lose Theodore. That's fine. Now they're going for Ash. Eva, sorry. If they take out Eva, that's awesome for us. Let's go ahead, remove the... Oh, see ya! Ash. I almost want them to take out Eva. Like, not against them taking out Eva, so I could get all my characters back. But, yeah. Yeah, okay. That's pretty strong. It's really strong. There you go. That's Astoria. So, yeah, she obviously is going to make a huge difference, a massive impact. Again, Librarian, great substitute. The issue is, a lot of people will have Librarian maxed out already over Astoria, who will be brand new, and people will be working to get her maxed out. So, in the terms of a substitute, Librarian's fine. If you're not using him anywhere else, if you just want to use the Cloud Wanderers, maybe for some extra points in the tournament, he's viable. He's viable. Just you got to be careful. The team is obviously not as strong with him in it as they are with Astoria, because Astoria she's a weird character. She's a range damager, but has magic-based attacks, and instead of being a range damager, she acts more of a support unit than she does an actual range damager. So, very interesting character. Very interesting character. Can't wait to see what the Rogue and the... who else is missing from the team? The Caster. So, yeah. But there you go. That's the difference the Astoria will make. And, I mean, it's up to you guys whether or not you invest in Roxanne. Is she worth your golden talismans? Yeah, up to you. I can't make the decision for you. I really can't. But there's some information for you guys to use to help you base your decision off. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I will answer it to the best of my ability. And we'll be around the world. Until next time, please take care of yourself.